everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So here's what we're going to do on this one. This is video number 2 out of our section where we're diving into how to add value to our favorite customer. If you need to check out the other videos because you missed them somehow, I don't know how you do that. I just don't know. But if you did, down below. Wait, where's my finger? Down there. That's where you'd go find those. There's links below. Jump on that and let's dive in. Okay, so this particular tool is something that we created way back when because we were working with, we were trying to build our team, so on and so forth, and we wanted to interview agents. Okay, so we use this to interview contractors as well, but obviously the verbiage was different. But the point here is that we really did use this, and then we're like, you know what? This could be great. This could be a great tool for an agent to share with the world. Okay, so bear with me here as we cruise through this. So here you are. You're a real estate agent. You want to give something of value to your favorite customer. Now, this might not fit everybody, but I have a feeling it might fit a lot of you. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to show you that if we allow you, or we encourage you to give away this real estate professional interview guide to your customer, it's something that they probably haven't really thought about, number one. It has a lot to do with how you package that you deliver it to them, right? So if you're just like, oh yeah, here's this thing, it's one thing. But if you package it in a way which is that, all right, if you're a business owner, every business runs their interview process business-like. Would that be true? Okay, so well, I'll say yes. Now, is the purchase or sale of a property a really big deal? Like when you as a consumer, let's put yourself in their shoes for a second. Is it a big deal to buy and sell a property? Okay, yeah, it is. So why the heck don't you interview real estate agents? I have no idea, but people don't do it very often. So what you do is you give them this interview guide, and then you say, if you want to use it on me, that's cool, but you can use it on other people too. That's fine. So now what you've done is you give them something of tremendous value that they may or may not have thought about before, right? And you're not even saying you got to use me for it. But what's cool is that usually they do. So nonetheless, and then you know the answers because you made them, or we made them for you, and then you made them your own. So interview, that's the context here. So let's look at it quick. So it's a PDF. It looks like all cool and stuff or whatever, and it has a table of contents, and it's pretty cool, you guys. It's really cool. I'm gonna make it smaller so it's just not so obnoxious. But there's a few chapters here. This is page 1, page 3, page 6 is where they start. At the end, there's a checklist they can use, and it just kind of walks them through. It's kind of like a little, excuse me, like a little ebook almost or something, right? So you introduce what you're talking about. So you've decided to buy or sell a property, blah, 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 right? And then you say, you see, I partnered with some colleagues, that's us, who have personally bought, built, rehabbed, and sold over 200 properties of their own. Among those transactions, they created simply a powerful tool to interview all the agents, and it was contractors too, that they encountered. And now that tool is available to you. All true. Okay? So before you ask, yes, they had dozens of not so great agents over the years, yada, yada. Okay, so it's a little bit of a story, a backstory. So then it jumps right in. Okay? All right, so you want to have a personality that aligns, you want to provide this, and it walks you through sort of what's going on, right? So again, here we go. Come back up here to the table of contents. You've decided to buy or sell. We believe you need an agent who, starts on page 3, and then here's the questions. So you walk them through this deal where you're saying, you believe that you need an agent who does this. You need an agent who has a personality that aligns with you and your core values. You need an agent that provides local and relevant market knowledge and resources. You need an agent who will work tirelessly to maximize you and your transaction. You need an agent who is surrounded by an amazing sphere of professionals. You and blah, 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 is a masterful communicator. Okay? has a relevant experience, qualifications, and drive to maximize your wants and needs. Now here's your questions. Okay, these are their questions. How long have you been an active real estate professional? Now, this gives them a little blurb on thoughts on it. Okay, you can change this stuff however you want. And what we did is we threw in a little bit of stuff here, just so you know. Our version for ourselves was a little bit different in terms of this context. Okay, so we didn't have the context to ourselves, and we didn't have like this backstory stuff because it was just ours. We had more of the questions and then the checklist at the end, right? But when we created this for some people to experiment with back in the day, and then it's evolved over time, is that this context is for your consumer. So read through these and you'll understand why we did this, because there's some agents who are newer, as an example, but they're so stinking passionate and they want it so bad that they might be better than someone who has more experience and maybe isn't quite as passionate to work as hard for that person. So we're posing these questions and we're packaging in a way that could, depending on your situation and who your favorite customer is, could help you align with them, right? Now, please read through this. And if you need to change it to fit you and your personality, that's awesome. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of backstory on why we put in what we put in. But nonetheless, that's what that is. So how many homes have you transacted in the last 12 months on the buy side and sell side? How many clients are you currently working with? What's the average amount of time one of your properties is on the market before it sells? Blah, 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 right? So, and then we just keeps on going, right? And then at the end, what does it do? Well, it's branded, obviously, so you need to have us. People who work with us, we brand this for you, but this is branded to ours. And then we have the checklist at the end. Okay, so you can just fill this in. They could fill this in. Excuse me. They could say how many blah 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 blah, and then they fill this in, and it's a little thing, kind of like they're sitting in the boardroom interviewing people for their next whatever role it is in their business. So the idea here is if you package this in a way where, oh my gosh, at every single company ever, there's some sort of an interview process. Yet, but for some reason, in likely the biggest financial decision of your life, people don't interview the agent. So give them this tool. All right, I hope you see value in this. If you don't, I'd like your feedback on it, actually. So I'd love a good, engaging conversation about why this might not be of value, because I continue to love to learn. But nonetheless, we believe that this is truly valuable to just tons of people, even just thinking about the concept of, yeah, I should interview an agent is a big deal. And so nonetheless, I hope you gain value from this. You can download this thing and do whatever you want with us, and click below to the next video or back to the one that you missed. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.